Hello guys, how's everybody? Once again, long time no speak, and this time we'll not do a video, and I'm not gonna show any records. And the reason is that I'm doing this video just to having a small discussion with you and to share some of my thoughts that are bugging me lately. I've got plenty of records to show you, but I try to stay focused on this small kind of problem that appeared to my life the last months, and I once again talked about it in a previous video, but the problem is getting worse and worse with me now. The reason is that I'm sharing this with you guys and not with some of my friends is mainly because my friends don't think that this thing is a problem, and I'm sure that you will understand. So, what is happening with me lately, and when I say lately, I mean the last months, it's that I can't listen to music the way I was listening before. I don't know if you guys remember that I'm a record store owner now for almost 1.5 year and preparing the whole thing, let's say 2 years. Of course, this thing gives you another perspective on collecting records and to listening to music. It's not normal to listen to music 24/7, and I discuss it once again. But I think that right now my problem is getting worse and worse. I'm still buying records like crazy, rare records, and I have a big enjoyment during digging to those records or when I'm buying to those records. But after that, I'm always bored to listen to them, or at least the way I was listening to them, let's say 1 year ago. I don't want to clean them. I don't want to store them, to spend time with them, touching them. Most of the time, I'm forcing myself to listen to music, to listen to a whole record, even if it's a record that was a holy grail of mine and I was waiting for it for years, maybe. Um, when I'm having it in my hands, of course I'm happy, take a picture, maybe share it with you, but I can't really listen to music the way um, I was enjoying it a while ago. I know it's a matter of psychology. My father's death was a big part of this, maybe, but I'm feeling better right now. Some months passed, and this thing with the record collecting is getting worse and worse. You know how much money we spend on this thing and how many hours we are digging through records and enjoying the thrill of a hand or whatever. But for me, always a big part of record collecting was spending the time to listen and enjoy the music or touching the record or whatever. Now I'm forcing myself to do that, and I'm not enjoying it as much as I did before. And this is a big problem for me because I'm thinking lately, and to be honest, I'm inspired doing this video because of Richard Lee post on the vinyl community group that he's selling his record collection after 40 years. Of course, I'm not thinking to do that. Well, at least yet. But I just want to hear some of your opinions, some things that I have to do, or if this ever happened to you before, or any advice, or at least any talk regarding this issue would be a helpful issue for me because I'm a little bit worried now. I'm forcing myself. I bought new equipment because I thought that maybe if I buy two turntables and try to do something like small DJ sets in my house, this will change the whole thing. I also did a big rearrangement on the shelves. I reorganized everything. And to be honest, it worked for a couple of days. I was happy that you know how it is when you are changing all of your records and when you get new sound system in the house or everything. But after 2 3 days, this situation and this boredness of mine, spending time with my records, continues. Yeah, 5 minutes. I don't know if I have to ramble a lot more. I will happy to hear your opinions because it's a big problem. For a vinyl junkie like me or for like you, it is a problem. It's a big problem, and nobody can understand this the way that you do. So, give me some advice. I don't know. What do I have to do? Maybe I need to stop buying records. I'm not sure if I can. Of course, I'm listening to a lot of music because of it's my job. I'm a record store owner and I'm selling records and I'm ordering records for my shop. Maybe, but a lot of things changed for me. So, guys, let me know. I will happy to hear your opinions and yeah, maybe I will feel better in the future uh, and try to do a vinyl update. But right now, I don't know. I don't feel like doing it, and I really don't want to force myself to do things that are considered as a hobby. Love you guys. Thank you for your time. If you want, leave me a comment or do a video reply.